Hi, guys, it's Diane here. I have a story for you today, and it's really about illusions versus reality. And there's a little bit of a ghost story in here as well. So here's what happened. About a month or so ago, I woke up, I went into my bathroom, and I thought I could hear water running in the bathroom adjacent to mine. Now, this didn't seem to make sense because that's my husband's bathroom, and I knew he was still asleep in bed. So I got up, I walked into that second bathroom, and it sounded like the shower was on. And it wasn't. There wasn't water running anywhere. Uh, I I couldn't figure out what was going on, and then it just stopped. It just stopped. So I go back to my bathroom, get ready for my shower, and I hear the noise again. So I go into my husband's bathroom. That noise, it sounds like the shower's on again. I wake him up. I say, "What's going on?" We investigate. We try to figure everything out. Nothing. We can't figure out a thing. It literally is like a ghost is taking a shower. Nothing is there. So I get freaked out. I get really freaked out because in my mind, oh my God, we've got a pipe has burst in the wall. We're talking tearing out walls, retiling, just, I was terrified. In my mind, I was already up to a five, six, $10,000 job. And I decided to take a little video of what we were hearing because the sound was going on and off. And I'm going to show it to you because I want I want you to see or hear rather what I heard. And here it is. Here's the video I took for the plumber. So we're hearing this noise. It sounds like water's coming out, like it's coming from out of the ceiling. It's not. We've tried to run the shower. We're back flushing. I'll make sure you can hear it. Okay, so as you can hear, it sounded like the shower was running. I can't tell you how panicked I was because I just had the plumber out about 6 months ago, and plumbers are expensive. So I call him. He happened to be right in our neighborhood. He came by within an hour, show him my little video because the sound had stopped at this point. This is where the whole ghost thing was coming in. And I knew unless you heard it, there's just no way I could explain what this was like. So he looks at the shower, he goes downstairs, he checks the water heater, he checks all of the water access, and he said, "Diane, there's nothing wrong with the plumbing. It just can't be the plumbing. That's not what's going on here." But I think it's maybe your air conditioning unit. I see that there's a return right next to that wall, and man, I'm afraid something really big is going on with that. You better call those guys. So he leaves, and now I'm really in a panic because I'm thinking, that's an older unit. I'm up to 10, 20 grand and having to replace everything. And I was freaked. And then I remembered to take a breath, to go within, to shut my eyes, and to just remember that everything is always happening for my highest and best. Now, I'll be really honest with you. In this particular situation, I didn't know what it was going to be. But I do have a core belief that everything is happening for my highest and best. And as I remembered that, I could feel my shoulders relax actually. And I remembered the Be Love principles. And I thought, okay, how can I greet this situation with an open heart without an agenda? That's Be Love principle number 1. So when I was able to do that, then I wasn't looking at this situation from a fearful perspective. It was just a situation. So I was just about ready to call the air conditioner guys when my son comes over, and he happens to use the bathroom, and he comes out and he goes, "Hey, Mom, do you know that Joe's razor, he's got a disposable battery operated razor on the shelf there in the bathroom. And do you know that there must be some kind of a short? It came on all by itself, and it sounds like the water's running." Yeah, it was my husband's disposable razor that made that sound that I played you a few minutes ago. The reason I wanted to share this is because to me, this is a wonderful illustration of illusion versus reality. And obviously, there was no ghost in this particular situation, at least not one that I found. When I could look back on it, I thought it was so easy to see how my fear, right? It's gonna cost this, and it's gonna disrupt the household. And how many days is it gonna take? And what if the guys can't come out right away? All of those kinds of things. That fear had propelled me further. That had created suffering, and it was totally of my own doing. I brought this on myself through fear, and it was all an illusion. None of it was real. There wasn't anything wrong. It was just a funny incident with my husband's razor. So I don't know. I play this actually every once in a while when I am thinking that I have allowed myself to go into that land of illusion. So I just offer this to you with an invitation. When you're looking at a situation, when you're experiencing a situation, are you experiencing your fears, or are you really seeing reality? Are you seeing through those eyes of love that are neutral, that just see a situation? And can you remember that no matter what happens, life has you. Everything's happening for your highest and best. Okay, that's it for this week. I'll see you soon.